we're moving and grooving. Let's talk about next week. We got Minnesota. For those of you who don't know, they did pound Rutgers today. They did move to 5-3, 2-3 in the conference, same conference record as us. We have mightily struggled with the Minnesota Gophers since our time being in the Big Ten.
Yep.
They drive me nuts, like Wisconsin, like Illinois, very similar team. You see what they did to Rutgers, and I'm nervous, especially not knowing the status of Casey Thompson. And, a stat I'll show here, their running back, who's every bit as high profile as Chase Brown, Muhammad Ibrahim, look at the stats he had against Rutgers. 36 carries, 160 yards, 3 touchdowns. So they're going to pound the ball. They might do some play action, might mix it up, do a couple trick plays, but they stick to what they're doing, much like Illinois, and that scares Husker fans. So what do you think?
Yeah, Abraham's bigger back than Chase Brown. I mean, he's bigger. He's an NFL back. It's going to be, and, our safeties that have to come up and run stop on these types of teams like Illinois and Minnesota because they just pound these big back. That was the biggest. That was a real tackling issue today with Farmer at the safety position. That safety comes in and is one-on-one to make those tackles, and I'm afraid we're going to have a tough day next weekend. I have tickets. I was going to go, but I think I'm giving them up just because of something else going on. But other than a beautiful day in November in the Midwest, it's going to be. I'm kind of afraid for that because if Casey's not playing.
Yep. Yeah. Minnesota has, even in years where they aren't as good, or where they're having down years and we're having good years, they've beaten our butts. They just always have our way with us. And that's a team every year, no matter what the records are, where we're at with the coaching search, regardless. I'm scared of Minnesota. So, you sure hope that the tackling's better. It's got to be if we want any chance of beating them. But that's a team that, they stick to what they do best, and I think we'd like to see Nebraska do some more of that, run the ball, pound and ground. And we're going to have to, first of all, we got to have Casey Thompson. If we don't have him available for this game, it's going to be really tough for us to have a shot, I think.
Me too. I think I hope they can get more definitiveness around either Chubb or Logan Smothers. Because did you see the announcers right after halftime where one announcer said that he asked Mickey Joseph who was going to start at quarterback, and he said Logan Smothers will be back out there. And then when they came out in the second half, it was Chubba. I think Whipple and Mickey kind of got into a disagreement on who should play quarterback. So they need to figure that out because that's a problem.
First of all, so one of our viewers, a buddy of mine, Johnny Alderman, did fact check you on the, it's been a couple of facts, but he said your dad is right. This fact, and so it's on either one of the transfer portal guys, the quarterback, DeVito, on Syracuse, or one of the others, or all of them. So, okay, you were right.
Chase Brown from Western Michigan. He's got to check that too. That's a big deal.
Yep.
Check out the old guy,
the baby boomer is getting after it, baby.
Yeah, I wonder how many portal transfers Illinois had. Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, Minnesota, that's going to be kind of.